G'day guys, welcome back to Reach Me or Teach Me. I've been on the NFL journey for a little bit now, but I have neglected baseball, and one of my main contributors, Hi-Fi John, he has sent me a bunch of baseball recommendations over the journey, and this is a recent one from him. It sounds like my cup of tea, MLB's most Angriest Ejections compilation. So this will be a bit of fun, guys. If you haven't already done so, like, subscribe, get to the comment section and throw something in there as well. Let's get amongst it.
Another 3-2. Profar checks his swing, but he went around. Todd Titchener, the third base umpire, says that Profar off it, and he's throwing a fit. And
he actually makes it look like he swung, trying to get out of the way.
Oh, did he?
He actually makes it look like he swung, trying to get out of the way.
I think he swung.
Check swing.
Same again. That's a swing. I don't know. I mean, I'm calling that a swing. That's a swing. That's a strike. Am I wrong with that?
Struck him out looking. Russ doesn't believe it, and he is out of the ball game. Throwing the equipment will get you thrown out. And here comes Clint Hurdle to get his catcher.
Hey, you're out of here too.
David taking all the way. So he steps out of the box and takes a strike.
That's high, surely.
Ortiz ends up striking out.
The fuck? Oh.
Wow. I don't think that phone.
Fair enough for his teammate giving him a go. Oh, way! What? Oh, yuck!
Charlie's going to get rolled. He is furious. This is about 2 months worth of frustration.
So, like, obviously the umpire can make the call. They make bad calls all the time. It's going to happen. In cricket, we've got a review system where if you don't like, or a captain's challenge in some other sports, where if you really don't like a call, you can challenge it. With all the technology that you got in baseball and all the ball tracking and everything, it seems crazy to me that you guys don't have at least one chance to challenge a call. Because, like, that was blatant ball. That missed by a long way. But I don't know. Maybe there is. Maybe there's a... No, I've never seen anyone challenge anything in baseball. I just see people getting ejected for yelling at the umpires because the umpires got it wrong.
All right. Chapman runs, and that is strike 3 called. So that time the low strike was called, and Piscotty just got thrown out of the game. See, the A's have probably had just about enough of...
Like, this is quote-unquote angriest ejections. A lot of them are quite calm so far, considering what I have seen the occasional snippet of with the coaches kicking the dirt and getting right up in the face of the umpires. These are all relatively calm. But most of these have been umpire errors. Naturally, the players and the coaches are going to be disappointed with that, and they're getting tossed. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that.
So Alan Porter making a name for him.
It's a ball.
Maben down looking. Not happy with the call. Before you can tell what they think. Guardy's got the bat out again.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
What?
Someone just got tossed.
Two strikeouts in the inning for Escalona, both looking, and Cody Ross has been ejected. Chad Fairchild, the home plate umpire, and now Cody is having to...
That's more like it. That's angry. Kick the dirt, someone.
And Eddie Green has been tossed.
There we go. Get him. Get him.
Have to wait and
throw the
see
hat.
if it is
Yes, sir.
If Machado makes contact with him out of...
Shift is on now with 2 strikes, and the 3-2 pitch struck him out. He may get tossed. Now he is tossed.
I feel like that was a ball just.
Carpenter thrown out of this game.
Strike three call. That's two of those in a row. And Altuve is getting pretty fed up with the home plate umpiring. He's right in Alan Porter's face.
Kind of pushed to his limits here in recent weeks.
Yep.
So, what is the determining factor in someone getting tossed? Like, obviously, Altuve there was questioning, and you can talk to them, you can query the call, you can make your opinion known maybe, but there's some particular something that gets said, something that triggers the umpire, and they just go. Because there's not like any crazy animosity all of a sudden. Like, there's at least way more animosity than we're allowed in cricket at all. You don't question the umpire's decision. If you do, you probably would get tossed out of the game. You'd probably get suspended as well. But because we've got the ability to challenge their calls and take it to the video refs, I think that takes a lot of that animosity out of it straight away. But I'm trying to figure out what is the trigger point for these refs or these umpires to toss a player or a coach.
Strike three. Gardner fires the helmet down and gets thrown out of the game.
I can understand throwing equipment and stuff like that is seen as disrespectful and so on and so forth. But just when they're talking, when they're jabbing, it's like you're given a certain amount of leeway, and then all of a sudden, that's it, game's over. Do they give you warnings? Do they say, oh, that's your warning, don't say that again? Second warning, that's the last time I'm going to say anything, and then they go, right, you're out. I don't know. But
not a smart move by Brett Gardner. He gets thrown out.
There he goes. On the appeal, he went around, and Martin strikes out. To the 14th inning, as Martin just gets tossed out of the...
See, so they were having a conversation, and then something was said, and it's... I don't know. Is it where you start getting personal and say, stupid shit like you need glasses, ref, or you're getting paid, you're cheating, whatever it is? I don't know. Is there certain keywords or buzzwords that just instantly result in ejections?
You knew eventually this had a chance to happen with the way things
I'd love to hear these mic'd up to hear what they're actually saying. It'd be great.
have gone all after.
Oh, strike three. Marvin Hudson rings
That
up
was
on
inside,
him.
surely.
That was a ball, Nick is saying. You can read his lips.
See, he's calm as.
And Nick has been ejected.
Get caught.
That... What happened?
Marvin
Clearly
Hudson
ball.
rings up
So that's a
on
ball.
him.
That's a ball. Marvin,
was
that's a ball.
Nick is saying. You can read his lips.
That's so wrong.
And
Something.
Nick has been ejected.
That's
Get caught.
so bad. I don't understand how... Anyway, I'll shut up. Sorry.
Ooh! Hoskins is hit by the pitch. And Carl's been ejected.
Yeah, what up? What up?
Home plate umpire Rob Drake, that was it. I mean, he popped out.
Caught the...
I'm not happy with this video. It's really not going into any context. It's not giving me any idea of... I mean, okay, that he beaned him. But I'm assuming there was some lead up to that. There was something, whether he was already warned because he'd thrown a few wild pitches or what. But, I mean, just... There's no context for me to grab hold of.
Inside corner. Albert doesn't like the call.
See,
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Man, just shaking his head.
2-2. Swing and a miss. And now Soch has been tossed.
Wow. 0-2 pitch. Heisey can't believe it. It's a guy who hardly ever says anything to an umpire.
Pulling these high pitches down. Doesn't want to hear anymore.
Disappeared after catch.
See, is that something that they say all the time? Do they say that's it, no more, don't talk anymore, and then you're gone? Because that was the first one that gave me any kind of idea of what's happening.
A ball. That strike three call, and Belt may get tossed. He pounded the bat on the ground. second straight that he has been charged.
And your manager's going to go with him.
Instead of being on first base with 2 outs, the inning is
Ew.
over. Lucroy thought it was him.
But he certainly got it.
Why don't I hear more in like social media and in general about uproar about the refs and the umpires making crazy ejections? Or like, this surely must be fairly pivotal to game, like losing players for seemingly nothing. That must surely change the context and the outcome of some games. In which case, I can't believe I haven't heard more about baseball umpires being dodgy or you know, with the one-eyed fans that run around in every sport.
His money's worth. This is right as we were going to commercial.
Off the field, going to the dugout. He turned around, came back out again. Yep, there's the Girardi being tossed out.
Now he walks away, and I don't know if he said something. Guccione said something because Joe wanted more.
Yeah, see, the ref instigated that second dose. He was walking away, and the ref shouts something. There's got to be some culpability.
Cameron Rupp, they were both arguing with the home plate umpire Carlos Torres. And Boa yells out again there.
You can't miss that pitch. You can't miss it.
And then Torres threw him out of the game. And the reason
chirping, what's going on there? Andy Green is coming out of the dugout and pointing.
Welke went back at him, and now Andy coming out more.
Saying somebody's not talking to you. I'm not sure who he thought was talking to him.
Somebody said something. Now he throws Andy.
Wow, I don't think I've seen Andy this aggressive.
Taking multiple coaches to get him out of here. And
something flipped the switch.
Bautista gets hit by the pitch, and he has to go to first, and maybe here we go again. Now Matt Wieters steps up. There's a history between these two teams, and now Gibbons gets tossed. CB Buck scroll.
See, I wanted to see the kerfuffle after he gets tossed.
3 above the belt. A high strike rings up Ronald Acuna. Musgrove gets a favorable call. Acuna strikes out. That was not a strike.
And Brian Stitker's coming out to get a word with home, and he has been ejected from the ball game. He got
Strike 3. Maben thought it was ball 4.
That happens right there. Not in the dugout.
And now he's going at it again.
Brera.
Got him. Punched him out. That's 7 Ks for Shane Bieber.
I think that they must have been talking about his Dribble Cabrera. He must have said something on his way back to the dugout, and the manager's trying to.
I think Cabrera got the heave-ho.
He must have if they're.
Outs, the base is empty. Here's Tyler White. White doesn't like that call, and everybody in the Astros dugout screaming at Ron Culpa. That ball was nearly in the dirt. Alex Cintron leading the charge, and AJ.
Honestly, the ref's instigating this as much as anything.
AJ said, "No way is that a strike," and Ron Culpa says, "Don't come out here."
0-2 pitch, and then Coco swings at that one. He throws the bat at the umpire, and he is gone.
And he just threw him out, yeah.
That's legit.
And Bob Melvin.
So he flipped the bat, and it may have hit the umpire, came very close to the umpire.
I'm kind of disappointed with that video. Like, they weren't wildly crazy, angry, kicking dirt, and like I've seen before. But there was no context to why certain players and coaches were getting ejected. Some of them seemed super innocuous. Some umpires seemed like they were happy enough to have an initial chat, and then basically, again, it was like they just gone. Like, there was no escalation. It was just chat. You know what? You're out. And I'm a little bit baffled and a bit lost as to what, like I said, what is that trigger point? Are there specific rules? Are there specific things you can't say? Like, you can't swear, for example. I don't know. Like, obviously, you can't be racist, sexist, misogynistic, whatever it might be in your particular vernacular when you're talking to them, but when you're just arguing the point of that was a ball, come on, that was a terrible call, that's a ball. Like, you've got. I'm just lost. I'm lost. There's got to be some ramifications when the umpire's getting it so blatantly wrong, and then ejecting players. What happens? Surely there's some comeback. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. If you're still here, let me know in the comments below, because I'm totally lost after that one. But if you haven't already done so, comment, subscribe, like, all that stuff, and we'll see you in the next one.